Hey, what's going on guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here and welcome to a new video here today, which is going to be informational and about footies. Basically, footies are the new pink cards coming to Ultimate Team. We've all started off by getting a loanee version of a pink storage in our clubs. If you haven't got that already, you need to go into your Ultimate Team, and as soon as you log in, you should just drop straight in and you should have 5 games with your pink storage, which is awesome. So today I'm going to just give you a little bit of information about it and choose some categories and some cards that we could possibly see. So basically, this is how it's going to go. Footies is a community-based, community-chosen set of cards. So EA and a bunch of forum people, I believe, have chosen a bunch of categories which a bunch of players will go into. So for instance, let's just say sweaty strikers. You could put Ibarbo, Dumbia, Emanike into that category, and then you guys and me are going to be able to vote which one of those cards we want to be pink. So I'm going to show you some of those categories today and some of the players that could be in it. Now these aren't the actual categories, these are the ones which I am hoping could come out. So the first one is Football Legends. As you can see on your screens, we've got a whole bunch of players which are known to be absolute legends. So we've got the likes of Gerrard, Pirlo, Kaká, Henry, Ronaldinho, absolute god he is, Totti and Xavi. Now this would literally all be down to you. You guys would get the vote to choose who would win it. Now the only thing I can see happening in this one is between 2 players. Now, obviously Ronaldinho, because he's a god, and that's the one I would want out of these lot. But then Arsenal fans and voting polls and stuff like that happen, and because Henry used to play for Arsenal, I imagine we will probably see an Henry winner, because they absolutely obliterate all the polls. So, next category I thought of was possibly something like overpowered defenders or overly used defenders. I don't know how EA might name it, but we've got a few options that we could use right here. These are some of the players which, if I ever come up against, I know I'm really going to struggle. You could also fit the likes of David Luiz in here, perhaps. But we've got Marvel Win, who would be a 95 pace centre-back. We've got Anua, Koscielny, Juan Jesus, Felipe Santana, all sorts of stuff that could be OP defenders. The next category I've decided to choose that I would love to see would be free kick kings. Now these are some players which are obviously known for being able to score some free kicks. If you got the choice right here, who would you choose? Now I think it would, for me, although Chanaloglu or however you pronounce his name is supposed to be one of the best free kick takers in the world, I would have to vote for Yaya Toure in that category, because he would become a member of the 80+ club, which is the good club to be in, and I think that card would be next level awesome. Next category I've thought of is super silvers or sweaty silvers or overly used silvers, something like that. Saucy silvers, we could even say. I don't know. But we've got the likes of Agbonlahor in this category. We've also got a couple of centre-backs that are used a lot. Rudiger in the Bundesliga. We've got Opara from the MLS. We've also got like S-Wine, which is like a Bates and 87 favourite, for example. We then got like Chifchi, a 5-star skiller, but a nice one that a lot of people like to use. And then Muriel. Could you imagine how sweaty Agbonlahor and Muriel would be? Oh my god, I would love it. 5-star skillers is another possibility. If you had the choice to pick any one, or vote for any one of these 5-star skillers, who would you vote for? If I'm looking at that list, Quaresma, he's already got an orange card. There's already loads of Ronaldo cards out there. Taarabt looks a little bit meh. Ribery, he's got an inform. Cuadrado and Chikawi are 2 that I think that I would have to choose between. Cuadrado not got any kind of inform on Ultimate Team this year, so that would be a great one, and I love him on this game. But Chikawi, man, if you think about him getting more boosted stats, he would be unbelievable. I think he's already a game breaker with the 5-star skills and weak foot and being a big unit and having pace. So that would be a sweaty, awesome skiller card. Moving on to the second to last category that I've got for you today, which is sweaty strikers. This is a highly contested one, and I think there's only realistically going to be one winner. If you look at that between Martins, Ramos from Dortmund, we've got Remy from Chelsea, we've got Dumbia from Roma, Emanike from Fenerbahce, not sure why there's no club badge on there, sorry about that, and then Ibarbo from Roma. Now I've moved him up to a striker, his regular card is a right wing, But I think that would be another... That gets me onto my next and final topic, so we'll talk about that in a moment. But I think Ibarbo, just because he is Ibarbo, would smash this category and he would win hands down. Like, he would absolutely obliterate it. I know I'd probably vote for the guy. Maybe I would vote for like Adrian Ramos. I don't know. But the final category I decided to think of was position changes. Now, this has come from a couple of tweets, a couple of videos I've seen. EA guys were trying to figure out where you guys play people like Reus. You know, Reus, do you put him up front? Do you put Walcott up front? And stuff like that. So maybe they were thinking of some position changes as a category. And if so, these are a few that I would love to see. We've got a few centre-backs that I've moved up to CDM, or Alaba's sort of a left-back or a centre-back. But imagine those 3 cards at CDM. Alaba, David Luiz or Sergio Ramos. That would be sick. They'd be awesome there and they'd be rock solid. And then the strike force. I mean, moving players, changing positions like Reus, Neymar and Robin to striker. I just don't think it could get much better than that. That would be so good. So those are some of the categories that I've decided to go with, and they're what I hope to see. I think that we'll probably get like 10 or 11 categories so that we can almost have a starting 11 of players come out and be released that would go into packs that you guys could pack. So I think there's going to be more, and obviously there'll be some different ones to what I've said right there. But I think that's a pretty good overview of the sort of thing that EA are probably going to be doing over the next few days. Now, this voting and whole categories doesn't get released and listed until like the 1st of July. So you've got like 3 or 4 more days until that comes out. And when it does, I believe it's all going to be on the forums. And you guys will need to go in, register, log on to the forums. And that's where you'll be able to have your say and your vote. And that's EA giving you a chance to get players that you want upgraded in stats, turned pink, and being able to pack them on Ultimate Team. I think that's a great idea. If you guys have enjoyed this video, found it informational in the slightest or enjoyable, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe, of course, if you are new around here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.